following audio is intended for mature audiences and contains adult content, graphic language, graphic violence, and strong sexual content. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome back to Fedori, everyone. My name is Tony, otherwise known as Slade. I am your DM for this lovely evening. I am here with our good friend Rhaegar.
Hello.
And our new pal, the wonderful and the only Mr. Rob.
Alright, how's it going today, boys? How you doing? I ain't bad yourself. I just been playing some D&D, getting ready to pump for the boys. Like, let's go.
I feel like Rob is the character that has like the ADHD without knowing he has ADHD.
Oh, that's me.
Butterfly.
That's me. So basically, Rob's playing me.
Oh,
Pain in the ass.
Because I swear to God, like no cap, this is not an exaggeration. This is like a genuine insight into the mindset of me as an actual physical human being. I have been saying for fucking years that I've got ADHD, but I've never gone and gotten diagnosed.
Oh, look, another butterfly.
That's ADD, you fucking dickhead.
Oh my gosh. All right, so I will give a brief recap, and that way that my players know exactly where they are, because quite frankly, they are in a very dire situation currently.
I'm about to have an orgy with a tentacle monster.
Like you're about to get very slimy, if that means anything.
Yeah, it does.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. The man is getting so hot.
And I got demonetized. Great, fantastic. All right, so
you got demonetized the second you brought me on as a character. I'm just saying.
All right, so
just cut it.
Without further ado, last we left off, our good friend Rhaegar found himself to where that he was unconscious for a good period of time and was woken up by two very strange individuals, both of them being high elves, emphasis on the high, because let's face it, elves with weed is absolutely amazing. One of them being named Muhamvoot, and the other one being named Ubberoob. Both of them had the notion of helping our good friend Rhaegar and taking him back to their city. But there was a slight problem. The entire city is encased in a giant dark circle of an orb, and they are unable to escape except from one way. They have to go through the labyrinth, and it's the only labyrinth on the edge of the capital city, because the town that they are currently in is the closest town to the actual capital itself. Now, our good friend Rhaegar here went into the town, got healed up, met some unsavory characters, and had a very, very interesting time. As a chicken, also learned a couple of interesting things. Blew up a bar, a tavern, with a giant fireball.
You didn't actually say that we blew up the bar. You just said that the people around us had to take 13 fire damage because
well,
of
I mean, if you can imagine a giant fireball flying out of nowhere, going through the roof of a tavern and inn, and landing right where a chicken and a bunch of high elves are standing at, yeah, kind of did some damage there.
So we created a rather impromptu sunlight. That's all we did.
Great. So you built a sunroof. Cool.
Yeah, that's all we did. We didn't burn the place down. I mean, imagine the speedy little fucker had a pail of water that he chucked over the fire in enough time. So, you know.
Either which way, Rhaegar did meet some very unsavory characters. And
you be nice. They weren't unsavory. I mean, he gave me that fucking drink, and it was amazing.
Well,
and I got lavender oil sprinkled on my nose.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
So, you know, don't talk shit about your own NPCs.
But it did end up that Rhaegar and Ubberoob managed to decide to finally go into the labyrinth itself and to go and find the switch in order to activate the portal that was underneath the beard of a dead ant. And that's where we are now. So, you guys had already entered the labyrinth. You've made your way through a good bit of it, to be fair, only to find yourselves stuck in a very particular room, now surrounded by a giant toad and some tentacles. It's quite literally hentai at its worst stage. But I need the two of you to now roll initiative.
Oh, fuck.
So, Mr. Rob,
I
need you to roll 1d20 plus 3, good sir, for your initiative to let me know what turn order you go into.
18.
Hold on.
All right.
Hold the fuck on. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I've got something that gives me advantage on initiative. Oh, okay. Nope. No, I don't. God damn it. I thought I did. Yeah, it turns out it's advantage on dexterity saving throws, but hell yeah.
That doesn't work on
Okay.
initiative. Good sir.
That's not so good. That's a 12.
Alrighty. So you got a 12. I'm actually trying to find the initiative for these other things.
You don't get a bonus. It's just a flat d20. That's all it is.
You hope that is the case, but that's probably not going to be the case, unfortunately for you. Okay. Did not know that. Learned something new today.
Nani.
So, the toad is a +3 on initiative, but the tentacles are considered a layer action.
Oh,
so
God.
they go immediately on initiative 20. So
what happens if somebody rolled like a 22 on initiative?
Then you would go before the layer action.
Okay. So they just have an initiative of 20.
They have an initiative of 20, yes.
Okay, that's good.
The toad got a 16, 17, 18, 19 on initiative. So we're going to put this in the turn order of that.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. Okay.
All right. So
I would like to rage.
It's not your turn yet.
I know, but I'd like to rage as a free action.
It's not your turn yet. So layer action. The 4 tentacles are going to go. They're going to hold a reaction for all 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toad is up next. The toad is going to move. Yeah. And it is going to make a bite attack against Rhaegar.
Oh, yeah, daddy.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17 to hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. All right. That is its turn. We now go to Mr. Ubberoob. Look at you. Okay.
Is Ubberoob still in a godlike state?
Yes, sir, he is. So here's where I, as the DM, because you are a new player, I am going to be very kind to you. Because of the godlike stakes abilities, I would highly suggest doing something that deals a lot of damage and can do it as an AoE effect, because you crit automatically for this turn, no matter what the case may be, and you will deal double damage in the long run on this turn. So,
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking at, because remember how I typed out all of Rob's like effects from his godlike abilities?
Yes, sir.
One of them is that the sound strikes fear into all around him. Does that mean that toad is actually classified as it's not, I can't remember the official term for it, but it's like terrified?
It will be after this turn, yes.
After this turn, okay.
Yeah, so when Rob ends his turn, it will be afraid of him and try to get away from him.
Yeah.
But the tentacles are unaffected by it.
Okay, because I was going to say, Rob, that means that toad physically has to spend its turns getting as far away from you as possible.
Yes. But for now, it was not close enough to be affected by that. But now that it's within range, it will be terrified automatically of Ubberoob
Mm-hmm.
until it can roll out of it, though. So there is the
Yeah,
potential
it's
that it might get
what
out
is
of
it?
it.
A wisdom saving throw?
Yes, it will be a wisdom saving throw.
And
So there is the potential that he can get out of it. If he does not, he will try to get as far away from Ubberoob as he possibly can until he is out of range.
so, just because I'm trying to remember the effects and relay them to Rob, do any attacks that the toad makes towards Rob get disadvantage?
Had I attacked Ubberoob on my turn, then yes, I would have gotten
Yeah,
a disadvantage.
Yeah,
But
so Rob, fuck this thing up so that we can all go home and make this the shortest episode of Dirty 20 ever.
right?
Well, I'll go with what you suggested then. If you attack, you make one attack only by being you automatically crit with max damage.
Okay, so I will say, Rob, that you have a shit ton of spells. I mean, a bunch. So, again, I advise casting a spell that's an AoE spell that can hit all of this in one fell swoop. Because if it's a spell that you attack with, you automatically hit and crit. If it's a spell that I have to roll to see if I can, like a dexterity saving throw or whatever, I automatically fail. So either which way, you're going to be dealing double damage.
What spell then?
That's up to you.
You have first, second, third, and fourth level spells. But keep in mind, you only have 4 spell slots in first level, 3 in second level, 3 in third level, and 1 in fourth level. Fourth level will more than likely deal the most damage, but you only can cast one spell. So you have to be very specific as to which one you cast.
So the word, the spell you're looking for, Rob, is Power Word Kill.
That is not a fourth level spell, good sir.
So much here. I don't know. I don't know. Suggestion one with the AoEs, ideally be the better one to go for.
That for this turn, I personally would suggest that, yes, but you don't have to do that if you do not want to. This is the one turn where you just automatically hit and you're going to deal double damage regardless. I've already seen on my end which one I would cast, but that's just me.
Chaos Bolt, but I don't know how bad a fucking choice that is, so I'm just trying to constantly go over it in my head. If
Chaos Bolt? Okay, let's see. That is a single target spell.
Oh, it's a multiple one. Stupid Rob.
You can do a single target if you want, and it will automatically hit and deal double damage. That's up to you.
Not a save 4.
You just had to give him so many spells at level 7, didn't you?
That honestly, that's not even something that I have control over. He has that many spells as a druid at that level. Like, it's not something that I had control over. Druids are fucking OP.
Yeah, but look at their fucking hit points.
Yeah, so his hit points might be low, but as a spore druid, his HP gets increased when he goes into fungal form.
I think I smoked too much of the fucking yellow stuff because I fucking feel like I'm already fucking high. I'm just looking, I'm just seeing them, just like, oh god, so much juice.
Okay, I will say, having to look at that many spells as a first time player is kind of overwhelming. Like, even I would be like, oh, fucking hell.
I'll go Ice Storm, yeah.
Okay, all right. So you no longer can cast 4th level spells, but because you're in God mode, it would deal 4d8 bludgeoning and 8d6 cold damage automatically for this one turn. I would not be able to make a roll for it because of the stats that you have as your God mode. So you would be able to deal 4d8 and 8d6. So you cast Ice Storm. So go ahead and roll the 4d8 first and tell me how much damage you deal.
Just doing what one's that again I'm rolling?
4d8.
Roll 4d8 to start off with.
$12.
12. Okay. The tentacles are on death's door. Now,
Okay,
roll
now.
8d6.
Sorry?
Now roll 8d6.
8. Or 8, you said, yeah? Or
Yeah, 8d6.
$27.
Okay. So, you dealt exactly enough to kill the toad and all of the tentacles.
Oh, fucking thanks, lads. Fucking hell, now Rhaegar knows what it feels like to be fucking Malachi. Jesus, fuck.
So for those that are listening at home,
here was me gonna go into a fucking rage, fucking swing twice with my fucking great axe and do some damage.
Oh no, that's not even the best part. The fact that the toad is now a zombie is now going to follow you guys.
Wait, I can kill a zombie, right?
You can kill a zombie, but it's on your side, so I don't know why you would do that.
I mean, if Mouse finds out that one of his party members has been hanging around with undead, I don't think that amulet of family is going to be around my neck for very long.
I mean,
can I just yell in my fucking voice after the kill? Nightlight of power, dude.
Okay, so the toad is technically a zombie. If Rhaegar, if you want to kill it, you can.
I want to kill it. I need to take frustration out on something.
Okay. Do you want to just straight up kill it, or do you want to actually do some rolls for it?
Fuck, I want to roll, bitch.
Okay. So go ahead and see if you hit it.
Oh, I definitely do. There's no way it's got a fucking armor class of 25.
No, yeah, you hit it.
What's the roll? 1d12 plus 6. Fucking 17.
I'll say that it's dead.
Yay! I killed a zombie, guys.
Alright, so the toad is dead.
Fucking hate
the zombie
zombies.
Toad is dead. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it out of the way now, Rob, because this is the secondary effect for the god tier shit that you got from smoking that joint.
Okay.
You're gonna choose one of the following. Do you want to attack, teleport, or create?
I'll attack.
You'll attack? Okay. So when on your next time you go into combat, you put all of your attack into that one turn, and you will automatically hit with a critical against a spell that actually requires you to hit. Okay, so keep that in mind. So unlike this time where it automatically hits no matter what as a critical, this one you have to make it into something that actually targets a single target. You automatically crit on that and you will deal maximum damage. And then after that, it's gone. That's it. Okay?
Okay.
Awesome. All right. So, with that being said, my good friends, you are now alone in this room. But Rhaegar, you watch as he just shoots out this wave of cold energy out of his body, and then everything in the entire room turns to solid ice, and now it is at least 30 to 60 degrees colder in this room just by him casting that one spell, but he no longer is floating or has the wings or any of that shit.
Damn, dude, you need to chill.
All right,
Yeah.
so what do you want to do?
Is there any loot in the area?
He obliterated everything.
I'm just getting fucked left, right, and center tonight.
Like,
Okay,
there's
okay.
literally like I'll let you get a piece of ice if you want.
Nope. Fuck your ice, bitch.
Okay. Do you
That
want to
goes for
go?
you and all fucking ice characters.
Do you want to go right, left, or up,
Down.
or down? Okay, move your character where you want to go, and I'll follow with Rob's character because he's not in a Roll20 right now.
I'm in danger
I'm in danger
of getting killed by Rhaegar.
Nah, I won't kill you. I'll just tie you to a lamppost and leave you down here. I don't know what's down here. I can't see that far on the map. Oh, now I can. Ooh, another chasm. Yay.
Well, it's the same chasm.
Oh! Oh, I see. I see stuff. I see stuff.
Yep. Okay. So stop right there where you're at.
Yeah.
You come across the bridge leading over to the other side of the chasm. However, you see 4 dog-like figures sitting on the bridge. They kind of look like half dog, half ape. If that makes sense.
So they're dapes.
Kinda.
Dopes.
They're actually called dretches.
Ugh.
But there's 4 of them, but they're not moving. They see you, but they're not moving.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who wants a cuddle? Come get a cuddle.
One of them turns around and puts his butt up in the air towards you and farts in your direction. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, good sir.
17.
17. You do pass. You are not poisoned.
No, that's just not very nice. Now come and give me a cuddle.
Another one turns around and farts in your general direction. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Do I get advantage on it because I passed the last one?
No, sir.
Fuck you. 22.
You pass, good sir. Nothing happens.
Okay, I see how it's gonna be. None of you like me, but I'm not crossing this bridge until I get a cuddle.
2 of them fart in your direction.
Oh,
I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
It's a 14 and an 11.
You fail on the last one.
Okay,
you are now poisoned, and you now have disadvantage on all of your attacks.
You asshole! So if I go into rage, it's just a straight roll.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna just sort of like cough up my lung for a little bit and just go, okay. You guys don't want cuddles. You're gonna move the fuck out of my way before I get on this bridge, or you're gonna get pushed off the bridge.
They fart at you again. I need you to roll Constitution saving throws with disadvantage.
You motherfucker.
For those that don't know what dretches are, they're literally fart demons.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I rolled the same thing twice in a row, and that's an 18, so...
So you do pass. You're not going to get an additional poison counter, so you won't take damage for being poisoned. But that's
right.
quite literally what a dretch is that it's a fart demon.
Okay. How tall is Ubberoob?
Is Ubberoob?
Yeah.
He's about half your size.
And how much does he weigh?
Tony,
you know exactly what I'm thinking.
I hate you. I hate you.
I'm going to make you roll a strength saving throw with disadvantage because he is heavier than Mouse would be. So you would roll it with disadvantage.
Okay. I'm gonna use my crap dice because let's face it, I'm not gonna waste a roll on good dice.
Okay.
With disadvantage, is it a strength check?
Strength.
With disadvantage, that's a 19.
19. Okay. Ubberoob, you get thrown halfway across the bridge. All 4 dretches face their asses towards you and fart. I need you to roll 4 Constitution saving throws.
So that would be what one?
For you, your Constitution is good, sir. It is a +1. So 1d20 +1, and you must roll that 4 times. And if you fail, then you will be poisoned. If you fail more than once, you will have additional poison counters, and you will take damage for each round that you are poisoned.
Do they scatter at all?
No.
For fuck's sake. All right, what was the 4 results, Rob?
Well, I'm just adding it all up just now for you. So that would be that. You got that. 52.
No.
No. Roll them separate.
All right. Oh, separately rolls.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. Oh God.
He has a constitution of
Oh
52.
God,
What?
52 constitution is like,
What?
fuck me. Okay, he's still in God mode, guy.
What dice are you rolling? That ain't a T20.
Sorry, plays it at the moment.
D100, baby.
Yeah,
That
it's
would me.
a T20, not a percentile dice, asshole.
Right, first one was 15.
Right.
Okay, you pass.
13.
Failed.
Pass.
Wait, pass?
Yeah.
Okay.
19.
Pass.
And 5.
You failed.
That's a fail. So you are poisoned. You have disadvantage on your attacks. However, because you are still technically classified under the effects of the yellow joint that you smoked earlier, you still get that automatic crit on your first attack on your turn. But after that, you will have disadvantage on all attacks until you get out of being poisoned. So both of you now roll initiative.
Okay. I'm assuming like they've become more aggressive because I've just
Yes,
thrown
they have now become aggressive.
Okay.
They were going to remain passive until you tried to cross the bridge, and then they would have attacked. Okay, so
I needed that. I needed that roll.
1d20 plus 2 for all.
That roll was exactly what I needed.
7.
As I see them growing
11.
hostile, I'm just gonna look at them all and go, okay, this is how you want to do it. Well, when you got a disobedient dog, you got to teach that dog a lesson. Knuckle up, motherfuckers.
And 8. Okay. So, Rhaegar, what did you roll?
21.
Rob, what did you roll?
14.
Okay. So, turn order is Rhaegar is first, followed by one Dretch, followed by Ubberoob, then
The other two.
Dretch, and Dretch. So Rob, Dretch, Ubberoob, Dretch. Okay?
Wait. Think about what you just said.
Rob, Ubberoob, Dretch.
No, Rob, Ubberoob.
Oh,
Rob, Dretch, Ubberoob, Dretch.
They had the same name, okay? Leave me be. All right. Anyway, Rhaegar, you are first.
Okay. I would like to rage.
Okay. That's your bonus action. You are now enraged. Good sir.
I have 2 attacks per turn. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Chunky boy over here. I'm going to take a swing at him with my great axe.
Okay.
I get advantage on that because it's technically a strength ability, right?
You are poisoned, so no.
It's just it's just a regular roll. Okay. 27.
That hits.
Okay. Hold on. Melee damage bonus of +2. Okay. Just double checking the effects of rage because it's been so long since I used it. So that is 1d12 +6. It was a 9 +6 +2 is 17.
It is on death's door, good sir.
Okay. As I noticed that, I'm going to put the great axe back, like strapped onto my back, and I'm just gonna say it would be overkill to finish you off with this. And I'm gonna describe this attack before I make it to see if it works. I want to bring my foot up and pile drive the Dretch's skull into the bridge.
Okay, so
just
I'm gonna
holds
make
up
that
it.
an unarmed strike.
Yeah, I
So
thought you would.
so make your roll that you normally would to see if you hit. If you hit, it's going to be your strength modifier +1.
Okay, so what would the roll be? Because I don't have a roll written down for unarmored attacks, and I don't
Well,
want.
it's going to be your great axe. So it's
Okay,
1d20
okay.
plus whatever your great axe
That's
modifier.
29. That was a crit.
That was a crit? Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's full on fucking dead. All right. So, Ubberoob, you watch as he slices off 2 of the arms of this Dretch, and all it's able to do is, like, flop its face onto the ground, and it's whimpering. Then you see Rhaegar sheathe his great axe back into his back, bring his leg up, and slam his foot into the head of this Dretch and squish it, and it's now dead.
I'm gonna look down at the body, and I'm just gonna be like, if you given me a fucking cuddle, this wouldn't have happened.
All you hear is the sounds of squishing noises under your feet.
All Rhaegar wants is a cuddle. Is that too much to fucking ask for?
That is your turn, good sir, unless you wish to finish off your movement.
Nope.
Okay. All right. It's a Dretch's turn. Dretch is going to come over here to Ubberoob and try to bite you. 17 to hit you. That hits, good sir. And the damage is 1d6. You take 2 points of damage, good sir. And now it is Ubberoob's turn.
Right, well.
So your next attack has to be a single target attack.
Yeah, your next attack has to be a single target attack, and it will automatically crit and deal double damage.
Can you see Roll20, Rob?
Yeah, last time I could only see it when it was screen shared, you see.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And so I'm literally going for imagination here.
Okay, so do you have one?
Screen share your end with him, because your end will make it look like to where that he can only view what you see.
Yeah, give me a second. So whilst I'm doing that, Rob, you have one of the Dretches directly in front of you at your 12 o'clock, and then you've got one at your 3 o'clock as well. Both of them are 5 feet away from you.
Yeah, wait, okay.
There you go, good sir. Sorry, taking the leaf out of Tony's book here. You know, they say that the players have to be more like their DMs. I think it's total bullshit. I'm not
You're turning it to Tony. I'm turning into you. This is some
yeah, you don't want to turn into me.
Right.
Don't turn into me. I'm a horrible human being.
I'm thinking I'll go with chill touch. I'm thinking on the target on my 3 o'clock.
Chill touch?
Ooh.
Okay.
On the target at 3 o'clock.
All right, let me see how much damage chill touch does.
Tony, after this is done, I want you to answer a question for me.
Give me 2d8. Roll 2d8.
Okay, give me a sec.
All right, what's your question?
Because I've never used them before, what do luck points do?
You can re-roll your roll if you think that it will miss.
Okay.
15.
15? Okay. Which one did you hit? The one above you or to the right of you?
The right.
The one that was to the right.
Okay. It is on death's door. Good sir.
Good sir. I want that to be the title of this episode.
Good sir and yellow shit.
Okay, so you do have one other thing that you could do that I will go ahead and let you know now that it will finish it off. You have your Halo of Spores ability, which you can use as a reaction, and you can use it on each of your turns. But Halo of Spores is one of your abilities as a Spore Druid that you can literally do 1d6 points of poison or necrotic damage as a reaction.
Okay, that sounds like a better option.
So you can use your reaction to do that now, or you can say, I'm going to hold a reaction and use it on somebody else's turn if you wish. It's up to you.
I'll hold it for someone else's turn.
Okay. All right. Just let me know when you wish to use it, but make sure that you use it before your turn comes back around. Otherwise, your reaction will be wasted.
Okay.
All right. So that is your turn, good sir. let's see. That dredge is still alive. It is going to go to Mr. Rhaegar and try to bite you. 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, 18. 18 to hit.
Yep, you hit.
All right, 1d6. That is 2 points of damage.
No, it's not. It's 1 because I'm in rage and I have resistance.
Yes, sir. And that is its turn.
Yay!
This one is going to come up to Ubberoob and miss you with a bite. That one is dead, so I'm going to remove it from the equation. Rhaegar.
Alright, where did it bite me?
It bit you on the ass.
On my ass?
On
So
your ass.
I'm facing it, so it should technically be behind me then, shouldn't it?
Yeah, technically.
Okay. I'm just gonna look over my shoulder and go, God damn, you got a gummy bite. And I'm just gonna unsheath my great axe again and turn around and just attempt to cleave the damn thing's head off.
All right.
That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That was garbage. That is 11 damage.
It is on death's door.
I'm going to take another swing. That is a 18 to hit.
That hits.
12 damage.
It is dead.
Okay, there you go. And I'm going to use my movement to make my way. Is this technically on the bridge?
Yes.
Okay, I'll move here then.
Okay. Alrighty. Next up is the dretch that is in between Ubberoob and Rhaegar. It is going to turn around and try to claw Mr. Rhaegar. And it misses.
Can't touch
going
this.
But it gets 2 claw attacks. I can either do 1 bite, 2 claws, or I can fart in your general direction and try to
Fart
poison
in your
you.
general direction.
That's literally what it does. 14, 15, 16 to hit.
Nope.
All right. Its attack is over. It is not going to do anything. Rob, do you want to do your reaction now? Because if you
I
do
was
not...
about to say that.
Perfect.
Boot.
All right, so go ahead and roll 1d6 to see how much damage you deal.
Didn't realize you were Canadian, Rob. About to say that.
Don't let me go my dialect. I will. Don't. 5.
5? Okay, it is dead.
Yay!
All right.
That's the Rhaegar. You're not getting my supply anymore.
So,
It's not your supply.
I was given it.
Rob, Rube, Ubberoob.
Sorry. Yeah, man.
It is your turn, good sir.
Yeah, dude.
There is 1 dretch left.
Oh, man. Okay. Okay, man. I am. Permission to call someone a pain in the ass.
Permission granted.
I just look at Rhaegar and just go the dialect or whatever and just curse him under the sun.
Sure.
Why?
Because he threw me over the bridge without asking.
He's not wrong.
You're just a fucking asshole, man.
Hey, man.
I offered you Moo Moo's fruit, not Moo Moo supply. And what do? You throw me over a fucking bridge, man. I'd defeat a fucking toll back there for you. And they say you pay me? Yep. Beep.
But did you die, though?
My back hurts.
But did you die? But did you die?
My fucking back hurts, you.
But did you die?
Shut up, you chicken.
Chicken.
Go steal someone. Go steal some gold. Go steal some gold, you bastard.
I've killed 2 of these things, you ungrateful fucking shit.
To be fair, he wiped out an entire room single-handedly, so...
Oh, yeah, that's only because you rolled better in the initiative than I did.
I mean, even if you did roll better in the initiative, he literally killed 5 enemies in 1 shot.
Mm-hmm.
1.
Rob, just kill this fucking thing.
I'm for cursing you, man.
I'd
rather get bit in the ass than fucking listen to you.
I'd like to point out he wouldn't have been able to do that had I not had that drink back at the bar.
Now, he smoked the joint and got that ability.
Was that what gave it to him? Okay.
Yeah. He smoked the yellow one.
The yellow shit.
The yellow joint, yep.
He's smoking that mustard shit.
Which he still hasn't used his other reaction ability, and I'm glad he hasn't.
It's probably because he's forgotten what it is.
No. No, I wouldn't forget, no.
Well, I mean, you've only got one left, and they don't have a whole lot of HP, so I would suggest saving that, but that's just me.
I'm just trying to remember what ability it was that got saved.
As a reaction, you can cast Lightning Bolt as a 3rd level spell once.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm keeping that for sure. But I will go for times you wish you could turn Rhaegar into another animal.
Technically, you can.
Shut the fuck up, Tony.
Ooh.
Shut the fuck up, Tony. He hasn't realized
Technically,
that.
you can, because you do have the polymorph spell.
What spell was that, Tony? I forgot.
No.
If you do a short rest, or what in your case is called a trance, you get your spell slots back, and you can cast your 4th level polymorph spell, which will turn him into a chicken, or whatever you want him to become.
I have a saving roll for that, don't I?
You do indeed, good sir.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my.
The question is though, right? The question is though, do you really want to suffer the consequences after I turn back? I mean, you just watched me curb stomp a fucking dretch. That'll make you wonder what I'll do to you.
Wow, you curb stomped a drench. Wow.
I've killed more of these things than you have, asshole.
I wonder why. Tony, how much HP has the last stretch got?
That's meta. You're not allowed to ask that.
Yeah, that's metagame. That's called metagaming.
Nice try.
I'm new to this. I'm a noob. Okay.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. He didn't know, so that's what we call metagaming. So that's something that I cannot answer.
To be fair, he went so far more fucking meta than I ever did. He just straight out asked.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I am so glad that there is somebody higher on the meta ranking than I am.
Fuck you, man.
But to also be fair, you did start off the entire campaign by asking that question 4 times.
I asked you what the health status. Was it beaten up? Was it bloodied? Was it close to being dead? I didn't ask for its HP. Anyway.
But yes, Mr. Ubberoob, you have 1 dretch left. You do have disadvantage because you are poisoned, and you did use up your last bit of your godlike abilities from the last weed that you did smoke. So if you do try to attack this thing, you will indeed have disadvantage. The only exception to that rule is your Halo of Spores, which just automatically hits.
I'm keeping that one till later, so...
You could cast a cantrip right now just to save your spell slots if you wanted to, and then hold your reaction for the Halo Spores just in case.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember what ones the cantrips are here.
Let's see. You can cast Infestation. That's a fun one.
That one's a pain in the ass.
That one's a fun one.
Would Lesser Restoration count to be allowed to be used?
That's a healing spell.
That's a healing spell, but it also does get rid of your poison effect. So you could use your turn getting rid of poison with Lesser Restoration if you so wish.
I'd rather do that after the fight, though, so...
Yeah.
I'll go Infestation then.
Okay. All right, so let's see. I have to make a Constitution saving throw. If I fail, I take 1d6 poison damage. And move. Okay, let's do that first. So let's see. I do fail. Okay, so go ahead and roll your 1d6.
Okay, 6.
6. Okay, I take 6 damage. I have to roll a 1d4. If I roll a 1, I move north. If I roll a 2, I move south. If I roll a 3, I move east. If I roll a 4, I move west. I rolled a 2, so I move south. I get launched off of the bridge into the abyss. And he is dead.
Woo!
All right. You are now out of combat, and you are on this bridge. So, now that you're out of combat, get both of those out of the way. All right. You're both poisoned. You haven't taken any damage, really. But, yeah, you're on this bridge, and you can go across if you want. Completely up to you. Rhaegar?
Yep.
Rob?
I'm just gonna say for you, you tool, Rhaegar, you come here. I can't be bothered moving. I'm still in pain.
Yeah, well, suck it up, Buttercup.
Get over here, bitch.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go up this way.
Okay. Keep going.
I'm assuming that whole stripy section is the abyss.
Yes.
Okay. Just not familiar with the topography of this map. I just wanted to make sure.
Yes, sir. That is the abyss.
Okay. Ubberoob. You got 3 options. We can go forward, we can go left, or we can go right.
Well, pick a direction, but you're just gonna. Why don't you fly me over there again?
I mean, you've got fly cast on you for 24 hours. I doubt we've been down here for 24 hours.
You don't know that. You do not know that.
I said I doubt it's been 24 hours. All right. Ubberoob, pick a number, 1, 2, or 3.
7.
Fuck you.
2.
2. We're going right, Tony.
Okay. All right. You get to a set of double doors, and there is a lock on it, but the lock doesn't have a keyhole. Instead, it has what looks to be like that of a carved out hand on each of the locks.
Ubberoob, stick a hand in it.
I'm so tempted to smoke another fucking joint because of you, mate.
Are you going to smoke a joint?
On you go. Just fucking fire one up for me and all.
Are you both going to smoke one?
No, he doesn't get offered. He threw me.
Okay, so are you smoking one?
Are you taking a talk right now? That's what he's asking?
Yeah, I've got to know because you got to make rolls for it.
Yeah, I'll take a talk. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do red, blue, green, or purple? Because you're out of yellow.
What if he tried to double barrel and he tried to do one of what if he tried to do 2 different colors?
What Moo did earlier. Do it Moo did earlier.
If you want to try that? Because I have stats for that.
If you wanted to go full on Joker, he could do like a green and a purple.
Do you want to try that?
Why the fuck no?
Okay. You automatically get a bad roll.
Aww.
Because you mixed colors and they counteracted one another. And I need you to roll me 2d20 to determine which one of the bad rolls you're going to get.
Okay, I got 20 and 19.
Oh.
So 39?
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He said 39, right?
Nah, he said 69, Tony.
Okay. Rhaegar, you watch as Ubberoob turns into a chicken.
Fuck you. Fuck
you. Hey, you're the one that smoked it. You're the fucking idiot. I'm assuming that Rhaegar watches this happen.
Yep. You see it happen. He is now a chicken.
I'm just going to look.
I'd like to remind Mayhem that Ubberoob just sat in the corner and let Rhaegar do his thing. Didn't cause any pain. So just want to put that out there, just stapling that.
I'm just gonna look down it. I'm just gonna
a fucking toad tentacle monster and help that. And allowed Rhaegar to throw him over the bridge. Just want to say that.
All right. So I'm going to roll a 1d6, and it's going to determine how many rounds you're going to remain as a chicken.
I'm going to
Okay.
look down at the little blue-haired chicken. I'm just going to go, ha! How does it feel now, you little fuck?
All right. So for each number represented on a d6, that is classified as a minute. So 1 is 1 minute, 2 is 2 minutes, so on and so forth.
That's not the way we did it for when I was a chicken.
No, but he rolled a different roll than you.
Okay. Fair enough.
There are two versions of polymorph that are on this list. You rolled one version, and he rolled the other. He rolled the easier version. You rolled the worst version.
What, the one that gives it to you for seconds rather than minutes?
No. Did you get the one for seconds?
Yes.
Then you got the easier version. He got the worst version.
Yours is
minutes.
How does minutes make it easier than seconds?
I got them backwards. I thought yours was the minute one. Okay. So, but for every one that I roll a 3. So for 3 minutes, you are a chicken.
Oh my god. Rob, just to give you a little bit of a heads up, if we get into combat, you are a chicken for 50 rounds of combat.
You could technically take a short rest here if you wanted to.
How long is a short rest?
That determines on you, but I'm going to make it to where that it lasts up to half an hour at least.
So it's a minimum of half an hour.
Yes. Of what you classify as half an hour. But you forget that the labyrinth is
the labyrinth
weird.
Is all fucky when it comes to time.
Yep.
Sure. We'll sit and rest for as long as it takes for him to stop being a chicken.
Okay. So neither of you have taken any damage, so don't worry about rolling any hit dice.
I think you'll find I'm down 14 hit points.
Are you?
Yeah, because of the 13 from the fireball, and I took 1 point of damage from that combat.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your hit dice then. Because of Ubberoob being as a chicken, you're not going to be able to roll your hit dice.
Okay, I'm only rolling 1, just in case we have to roll more later on.
So you're going to get a short rest. It's going to be a minimum of half an hour, so you're not going to be a chicken for that long. However, you will be able to get your spell slots back. So you will have your 1 spell slot back that you used for 4th level. Okay, because with your character, you only need a short rest in order to get your spell slots back. So that's the good news. All right. Now, you're no longer a chicken, but you are missing a green and a purple joint now. All you have left is red and blue.
Okay.
Okay. All right. However, this door is still locked. It has 2 locks on it, and each lock has what looks to be like the engraving of a hand on each of the locks.
All right. Come on, man. Let's stick our hands on this magic door.
Do you do that?
I do.
Yeah, I put my left hand on it.
Okay.
I put my left hand on it.
All right. Each of you put your hand on it. Nothing happens.
Arcana check. What kind of magic is this?
Okay.
Ow, fuck, that hurts. That's a fucking 12.
12?
Yep.
It's old magic.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ubberoob, do you want to make the same roll?
Please.
Okay. Make an Arcana check.
I was about to suggest that he make either an insight or a Arcana check.
Arcana is +4, so it's a 1d20 +4. If you do insight, it's 0, so it would be just a straight 1d20.
Yeah, do Arcana.
Okay, so that's the 1d20 +4, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
20.
20?
Oh, dirty
It's
20.
It's blood magic.
Oh, nice. I'm going to take one of my nails and just like nick the palm of my hand and then stick my hand back on the door.
Okay.
Come on, dude.
Do you do that?
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Okay.
Blood brothers, man.
So the blood gets absorbed into the lock, and you hear a click on both of the locks, and the chain falls off and disintegrates and turns into a pool of blood. However, the blood starts to move and gets sucked into the next room.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to go in.
Man.
However, the door does unlock. Stop right there, Mr. Rhaegar.
Okie dokie.
As you walk into the room, at the very edge of the room, at the top of the stairs, you see a library, and at the desk is a sphinx.
Oh.
The sphinx has 3 faces on it.
Okay.
One is a face of Muham Voot.
Oh God.
One is a face of your son.
Oh God.
And the other face is the face of the master.
Oh, you motherfucker.
He looks up at you. He gives a very polite smile. And all 3 voices sound exactly the same and speak coherently. And this is what you hear. Oh, Rhaegar. It seems that you have finally made it here.
Why the hell do you sound like a really creepy Dumbledore from the Philosopher's Stone? I don't say that in session because obviously Harry Potter doesn't exist. But honestly, you sound like Tony. That voice impression you just
But
did.
it's good.
It's got the
speech.
It's got the
It
speech.
works.
It's got the speech pattern of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone and Dumbledore, and it's got the voice tonality of Voldemort attached to the back of Professor Quirrell's head.
I do try.
So I don't know what you've done, but that is fucking creepy.
Thank you, good sir. I've worked very hard on doing my voice acting, so I appreciate it.
I can't see the Sphinx, can I? From where?
No,
I'm
you can.
standing?
You can.
Well, not on the map. I can't.
It's right here.
Okay, now I see it. Damn, that's one creepy ass looking kitty. It does not appear to be hostile towards me at the moment, does it?
No, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna go here, just to the top of the stairs, but not like any closer.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I'm just gonna say, have you been expecting me?
This is not the first time that we have met, good sir.
I look at all 3 of the faces, and I take it from left to right. It's Muham, Draco, and the Master.
Yes, sir.
Right. Well, I look at the 3 faces and go, well, him I only met yesterday. You're my fucking son. I don't know what you're doing here. And you are the motherfucker who's going to get my great axe embedded so deep in your skull you're going to be spitting blades for the rest of your life.
Ubberoob, I will mention this to you because I did not get the opportunity to do so. You actually see different faces.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
One of them is Muham Voot. The other one is your deceased brother. And the one on the far right is the person that killed your brother.
Okay.
If you think about it, there's a pattern as to why that I chose those individuals specifically.
Yeah. So me and Ubberoob have something in common with Muham Voot, and someone we know or someone we love has been corrupted by the Master. So that's the pattern. So I have no physical way of telling who the middle face is for Ubberoob, do I?
No, you don't even know that he's seeing different faces because you haven't discussed it in character.
Okay.
But the 2 of you see different faces, except for the one exception to that rule, which was the Muham Voot.
Does this is a direct question to Rob, because he's witnessing this and he's heard Rhaegar saying this. Does Ubberoob react to Rhaegar's reaction to the middle face considering it's someone drastically different, or out of session. I'm saying this now. It's someone drastically different to who you believe it to be.
Turn to Rhaegar and I'd be going, you know my brother too? Or you, my brother.
Your brother? That's my son.
And then that's... But clearly, in the middle, bro, it's my brother's there.
Describe what your brother looks like.
Look. Tony, bit help here.
Yeah. Your brother was actually your twin brother, except that both of you had different color hair. Whereas you have blue hair, he had a almost crimson-like hair, but you look exactly the same. The person on the right is not the master, but is associated with the master. It is actually the dwarf cleric that is good friends with the master. It is the one that Rhaegar saw at the capital that was the one who killed his wife and child.
Wait, the little vampire bastard?
The little vampire chick, yep.
Do I know that the dwarf cleric is essentially the master's buddy?
No, you do not know who the master is. No. You just know that she killed off your brother and wiped out half of your clan. And the reason that you live so close to the capital is because your clan had to flee your original home and make a new home where you're currently living at. And it's because of this woman who is a cleric and is also a vampire now that she single-handedly wiped out half of your entire clan.
She's a fucking
and one of them was your brother.
She's a blood cleric, isn't she?
You do not know that yet.
Okay.
But you do know she's a vampire, though, because she revealed that.
Yeah,
she showed that.
Ubberoob knows that, yeah.
Yeah, both of you technically do.
Well, I'm seeing the master.
You see the master.
Yeah.
He does not. He sees the friend of the master, one of the friends, the cleric.
Okay. Oh Jesus. I'm gonna direct my attention towards the face of Muham Voot, and I'm just gonna go, for what reason am I seeing your face right now?
So you're turning to Muham Voot's face?
Yes. And I'm basically asking why it is that I am seeing his face.
All three of them speak in unison, but they say, it's because of the fact that he is relatable to the two of you.
Relatable or related?
Relatable. He is someone that you have both come across as an ally.
Okay. So you're here because you are common ground.
Yes.
Okay.
The middle face is someone that you love dearly. However, the last face is the one you hate the most.
I kind of assumed that, given the fact that you've taken the form of my son and the man who is responsible for the murder of my wife and daughter. So, Sphinx, tell me, why is it that you have been expecting me? This is the first time I can recall ever seeing your form. So for you to have been expecting me, for you to say that this is not the first time that we have come to cross paths, forgive me for feeling like things just don't seem to line up accurately.
Do you know of how the butterfly effect works?
Of course. A butterfly flaps its wings on one side of the planet and the repercussions can be felt across the entire world.
Your entire being, along with your two compatriots, is an entire series of butterfly effects. Your destinies are so unpredicted that you have changed the entirety of this realm and several others without even knowing that you have done so. But you specifically, Rhaegar, we have met twice in a time loop. The first time we met was, as you say, during the time of the Demon Door.
Oh, wow.
And it was on that day that you actually died. This is the second occurrence that we've met. But I am not here as a foe this time. I am here as an ally.
So you're saying that the first time we met was in an instance in which I lost my life.
That would be correct.
So forgive me for feeling as though the second time that we are meeting right now, the circumstances must be aligned somehow. Although I do not feel I have lost my life, I feel perfectly healthy.
No. You see, this is the furthest that you have actually ever come. As a Sphinx, I know all. But I also am hidden from certain things. You, your friend Mouse, and Norbit in particular. I don't know what's going to happen with the three of you. It's undecided, but it intrigues me. It seems that you are destined to finally fight the Master and his friends. But whereas before I was under the influence of the Master, this is no longer the case. Now that I am a higher being, I am able to assist you and your friends.
Assist us how?
He turns to Ubberoob and says, I assume that the barrier is still over your city, correct?
Probably. Right.
He nods his head. He
Whoa,
says,
whoa. Repeat that, because all I heard was, I assume the bear.
the barrier.
Yeah, that's all I heard.
Yeah, so he asked Ubberoob if that he assumed that the barrier over the city is still there, and
Okay.
Ubberoob said yes. So he nods his head.
Him quickly though.
Yes, sir.
That whole speech that the Sphinx did to Rhaegar, am I hearing it or am I
Yes.
not hearing it?
Yeah, you're hearing
everything that's been said to me, him, and the Sphinx.
every word.
The whole conversation. Right.
Every word.
Okay. Right.
Would you like to say anything?
After seeing the Sphinx talking about, Moo, our dead loved ones, and the killer, I'm just still sort of like looking back as like, but how are we linked? What is joining us? I've only met this guy a couple like yesterday.
The Sphinx turns to you and says, the last face that you see is one of a dwarven maiden, am I correct?
That's a yes.
Oh yeah, I say correct, but then at that time I kind of fall to my knees and kind of just punch the ground. Like it's like, oh
Yeah.
I'm so far.
This is your time to role play, so yes.
I see that head and I just fucking punch the floor because I'm like, bastard, this bitch caused all my shit.
The Sphinx
just break down.
The Sphinx looks at you and says, the face that you see of this dwarven maiden is one that is connected to your new friend Rhaegar. For she also has caused pain within his heart. But it's not her that he hates the most. It's the one that she follows.
I'd throw caution to the wind, great Sphinx, with your words.
I mean you no harm. I am only simply explaining why things are the way they are.
You're saying this fellow to the right of me, he's died several times. So have I suffered the same? Because he's unknowing that he's died.
No.
But yet, no.
No. Matter of fact, you are new to the story. You were not there originally. You are here as an anomaly. You are here in the sense of trying to assist that of someone who has a higher destiny than was originally planned. However, I will say this. Because of you being an anomaly, you have a choice. You can further assist him and continue on side by side with your new friend. Or you can remain as you are, protect the town that you have lived in, and remain there.
Whatever it takes for more answers.
But there are events that have transpired during your time here that has to do with Rhaegar's friends that were unknown to beings such as myself. One of which is that Mouse has made a new friend. One that has chosen the path of following him, protecting him, making sure that his destiny is finally fulfilled. You are now given that same option. But you do not have to choose this path. Because the path ahead is one that is unknown and is full of danger.
Really, what you're saying.
Huh?
Sorry, go on. Sorry.
Basically what he's saying is that because of you now being connected in such a way that was unexpected, you now have the option of being a part of Rhaegar's destiny. So he is basically saying that you can leave and travel with Rhaegar if you want.
I know my answer. I'm just thinking the right way to word it here.
But he does have more to say, though. He
Yeah,
does have more to say.
interrupting, so.
He says, first we must get rid of the barrier. But in order to do so, we have to get Rhaegar out first. And the only way to do that is to activate the portal that is behind the int. There's unfortunately a minor detail to that.
Let me get
One that I have no say in the matter. It's one of old magic. In order for it to open, you need to answer 4 riddles.
I hate you.
2 riddles for Rhaegar, and 2 for Ubberoob. It is one of a contract binding that I have no control over. But if answered correctly, my bindings will be undone. Will you answer these riddles and continue on with your journey? And Ubberoob, will you travel with your new companion or will you stay behind and allow them to fulfill the rest of their destiny on their own?
I look from Ubberoob to the Sphinx, and I just say, I will do whatever is necessary in order to free these people. Whether Ubberoob decides to join us as we confront the Master and his minions, that is entirely up to him. I would not encourage him to put his life at risk unless he is absolutely certain within his own heart that this is something that he wants to do. If vengeance is what he seeks, and if justice is what he seeks for what has happened to him and his family at the hands of the Master and his minions, then that decision is his to be made alone. I've lost too many people, and I've seen too many die. I would hate, and I'm saying this as I look directly at Ubberoob, I would hate for more unnecessary innocent lives to be lost in this cause. The choice is yours. Just know that it is something you cannot go back on.
DM? Now, the answer is very kind of important here. Am I in a stoned state still, or am I sober?
I mean, you're a high elf. You're always high. Like, that's
Well,
the whole purpose of your race in my
as-
campaign. So, like, you are...
as normal as can be, like the kind of borderline just
You're not
normal
sober.
kind of thing.
You're not sober, but the way that high elves work in my story is that even if they are high, they still have enough cognitive functions, being magical beings, to be able to answer important questions like that. And it's basically like you are sober without being sober, if that makes sense.
You've been stoned for so long that
You've been stoned for so long that you don't know anything else.
Exact answer I wanted, boys. The whole time that Rhaegar's given me that spiel, I've just been looking on the ground. As soon as the Sphinx finished speaking to me, I looked on the ground. I still listened to every word that Rhaegar said. If I stay and do nothing, yeah, I might save a couple people. But same thing's going to go on over and over again. You've lost loved ones. I've lost loved ones. If I stay and I don't bother helping anymore, more bitches like that will keep breeding. I've lost a lot. As much as I'd love to stay with the town and help them, I have a weird trust in you, looking at Rhaegar. Although you threw me off a fucking bridge.
I didn't throw you off the bridge. I threw you onto the bridge,
No,
asshole.
over. As long as you threw me onto the bridge. So fucking
I knew what I was doing. You were perfectly safe.
Yeah, no, that's fucking where's going to stay.
I've practiced that many times on smaller objects. Okay, it's not a difficult thing to do.
Because if this Sphinx, sorry, I'm calling you Sphinx. I'm probably just naming you that. I don't know if you have an actual name.
His real name is Bob.
It's actually
Well, okay,
Frank.
It's Frank. Oh my god.
Well, Frank. I'll be frank with you right now.
Oh fuck
Oh,
you.
no.
You've got polymorph. You know what would have been amazing? If you cast polymorph on yourself, polymorph on yourself to make you look like him, then you could literally say, "I'll be frank with you." That would have been the most hilarious fucking shit I have ever heard in my entire life.
True. But back, where was I? Right. If you weren't here, and we were just take the barrier down, then I would have stayed. I would have let this guy go on his travels, complete his journey. However, that blood link to open the door spooked me the fuck out. And the way you're talking, I'm still not imagining that we're seeing different faces. Like, we are actually seeing different faces, Sphinx, right?
He looks at you and says that you see what is connected to your heart. What pains you, what brings you joy, and what comforts you is what you see. It's the same for Rhaegar. He sees what brings him the same emotions. But they are all connected to the two of you in some way. That is why that these faces were chosen for you. It's not something that I can necessarily control. It has to do with the bindings that I am trapped under. I am forced into this situation, and I am doing merely what I am capable of doing. I want to be free, but I cannot do so until I have done my part. So, make your decisions. Choose wisely, however. Do not be rash in your decisions, for rash decisions can lead you astray. They can lead you down a path that, quite frankly, you don't want to be on. Once you've made your decision, stick with that, see it through, and fulfill whatever destiny lies ahead.
I look back at Rhaegar. I had no idea what you lost. I did not know. But with what's the spooky ass shit that's happened, which I think I smoked more than I probably should have, as I said, I trust you. I wouldn't have got through here without you. You wouldn't have gotten here without me. You, I feel like it's my job to assist you, Rhaegar. Death or not, you've got a fucking bigger job than I've got to do. And if I'm just a small pawn that helps you, then it's worth it. I look back down the ground again.
Out of character, Rob, I'm going to say this for you.
Oh God, what have I done?
No, you've done absolutely nothing. You've
You're
done
fine.
absolutely nothing. This is something that, as the head of the podcast and as the DM, that I am giving to you out of character. This decision is not to be made lightly. It is one that, if you wish to continue with the rest of the group on this podcast, I specifically have made it to where that you would be the next person, if you so choose to continue on with the group, that you may do so if you wish. However, it is a commitment. It's a big one. If you do not feel that you can make that commitment, then you do not have to take the offer, and don't feel bad that you can't do it. This is one that I did the same thing with the other new cast member that we got, that when she makes her grand appearance here in the next couple of episodes, she made the decision that she was willing to put in the time and the effort to join our cast members. If you feel like that you can do that, I welcome you aboard, and I would love to have you. If you feel like, out of character and just within your own self that you can't do it, that you don't know if you can put in the time and the effort into doing it, then don't feel bad about saying no.
Fuck.
Also, Rob, in making your decision, bear in mind the
Yeah.
days that I told you that Tony always does his sessions on.
I do them on those 3 days specifically because those are my off days.
Yeah.
But again, I have to renegotiate those days because of the fact that the other new player has not told me their schedule either. So this is something that I am willing to negotiate with if I have to change the days. But bear in mind that depending on the day, it might be later than what we did like tonight.
Yeah.
So I'm as a DM, I'm giving you fair warning now that if you want to make that commitment, I'm all for it. Because after you, I've got one other player that's going to be joining us at the end of this chapter, and that's my full party. That's going to be everybody. But if you cannot make that commitment, do not feel bad about saying no. So
I have the new apartment, guys. Oh,
what are you going to do?
oh, I really want to do it, but it's just the fact of because of the current situation, I'd be letting you down not making every schedule like tonight, for example, or the last one we did.
Rob?
It was yes.
You're edging very close to apologizing, and if you apologize, I'm going to track you down and I'm going to beat you over the head with your own fucking arm.
I wasn't getting to that route. I'm just
You are. You're getting dangerously close to apologizing, and you've got nothing to apologize for.
So
if you had asked me when I was in the new place, when I knew I could always make because for these podcasts I've got like these few ones I've done, it's been perfect because I've been working the day before or the next day, and I've always been with the internet. If I was in my own place, however, with the internet, with the Wi-Fi and all that stuff, I'd be able to make anyone anytime because I'd be in my own place and stuff, and But it's just with this situation at the moment, I wouldn't be able to make every single session.
So how about this? Technically speaking, Rhaegar here will not see the Dwarf Maiden until chapter 3. Who's to say that you can't join up with our merry band here by that time?
Sorry, Tony, on you go.
I was going to say, because it will be a while before we get to that point.
How many episodes do we have before we get to that point?
About a minimum of 30.
Okay, so technically that's 30 weeks.
30.
Yeah.
Technically, Rob, you've got 30 weeks.
That's more than enough time.
In character, give me your answer, and then we'll go from there.
Oh, God.
How about say something like, I'll join you when the time is right?
Oh, I thought you were expecting more an actual solid answer there. Right. Okay, I can do that one.
Okay. All right. So
I'd asked to spark up a joint, however, that's gonna fucking don't go well for me.
Yeah, so I would suggest not smoking one at this current moment because you have some riddles you have to answer.
Don't do drugs in front of the Great Sphinx. You don't know how he's going to take to that.
So the Sphinx looks at the both of you and says that now that your destinies are intertwined, it's time for you to answer some riddles. Each of you will answer 3 riddles. If you get them wrong, you see him wave his hand. You look to the back wall, and a door appears. Out of the door steps that.
Wait.
Sorry, you cut out then. Sorry, Johnny. All I heard was.
Oh, okay.
You see 6 animated suits of armor come up. They stand at the ready. They are not being hostile in any way. For each one that you get wrong, one of them will become hostile after all 6 riddles have been asked. If you get all 6 wrong, all 6 will become animated. And if you defeat all 6 of them, then the results will happen the same, to where that the barrier will start to deteriorate as Rhaegar goes through the portal.
Okay.
So either which way, it's going to happen. But the more you get right, the faster the barrier will go down. It's not going to go all the way down, even if you answer all 6 correctly, because of how strong the magic is. But it will go a lot faster if you get them all right. But for every one you get wrong, a piece of armor will become hostile and will attack you after all 6 questions have been asked. Okay? So it kind of puts you on the spot a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Is it only me who can answer?
No.
Okay.
You get 3, he gets 3.
Oh, sweet.
Okay? So it puts you both on the spot. We are going to start with Rhaegar, however. Are you ready?
No, but I don't think that's gonna stop you. So just fucking
It's
hit me with it,
not.
because it is like 10 to 1 in the morning, and I am about to call my brain scrambled eggs.
All right. Riddle 1. I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind. What am I?
Okay, you speak without. What? You speak without.
I speak without a mouth. I hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind. What am I?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god. My brain is literally doing tumbles. Can't be that. It can't be that. It's got to be something like sound bouncing back at you. So, an echo?
You are correct.
Holy shit. Okay.
Mr. Ubberoob, your first question.
All right.
You measure my life in hours, and I serve you by expiring. I'm quick when I am thin, but slow when I am fat. However, the wind is my mortal enemy. What am I?
Don't use the excuse that you're still stoned and you know jack shit, Ubberoob. Mercer, expire, quick, thin, and end.
I'll read it again to where you can hear me a little bit better, because I am having to whisper using the accent.
Ah, right, yeah.
You measure my life in hours, and I serve you by expiring. I'm quick when I am thin, but slow when I am fat. The wind is my mortal enemy. What am I?
So I'm just writing this down as well as I'm sort of in here.
I'm sorry, do what now?
He's writing it
Oh,
down.
sorry, I'm writing in my notepad.
Oh,
here.
okay, I got you. I got you.
More so it's out there.
Christ, that's a good one, Tony.
Thank you, good sir.
Good sir.
Brain farts.
I think I got it.
Hold on. When's the moral enemy? So I'm thinking fire there. It's measured by the there. Then you've got by expiring, so it's more getting used. I'm gonna go candle.
You are correct.
Hey,
Oh, fuck,
nice
fuck.
one. Nice one.
Fuck. Oh, I was gonna say cigarettes. It's a freaking option.
Rhaegar,
Nani?
your next riddle. You see a boat filled with people. It has not sunk, but when you look again, you don't see a single person on the boat. Why?
Okay, hold on. Say that again. I see
You
a
see a boat filled with people.
right.
It has not sunk, but when you look again, you do not see a single person on the boat. Why?
Okay. Shit, I don't know. Hold on. I'm trying to think about I'm trying to think about it in the most literal term possible.
Would you like me to say it again?
No, I got it. I got it. It's rattling around in my head like a fucking boggle shake 'em up thing. It's just not. Oh. Nah, I'm not getting it.
You don't got it?
Nah,
Okay.
I ain't got it.
The answer is all of the people are married.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Oh, fuck.
So, one of them will animate. I'm going to put them off to the side over here to let you know which ones are animated. Okay.
I get to fight a skeleton. Oh, suit of armor. You there, Tony?
Yeah, I had to find the next one. I've got these very specific for your characters and for a very good reason.
Oh.
Mr. Ubberoob.
Bro.
First, think of the color of the clouds. Next, think of the color of snow. Now, think of the color of a bright full moon. Now answer quickly. What do cows drink?
Water. You son of a bitch.
You are correct, sir.
Oh,
You're asking the farmer's boy.
Yeah, you're literally asking a country boy what fucking cows drink.
There is a reason that I asked that question, though.
Yeah, it's because you're trying to make them say milk. Yeah, good. Nice one, Tony. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
If you'd asked that to me, I probably it's like a 50% chance I would have said milk because it's that whole answer quickly part.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Rhaegar.
Annie.
It can't be seen, it can't be felt. It cannot be heard, it cannot be smelt. It lies behind the stars and under the hills. And empty holes it does fill. It comes first and falls after. It is the end of life and kills laughter. What am I?
It kills laughter. So hold on. It cannot be seen. It cannot be smelled. It cannot be felt.
It cannot be seen, it cannot be felt, cannot be heard, cannot be smelled. It
Right.
lies behind stars and under hills. It fills empty holes. It comes first and follows after. It ends all life and kills laughter. What am I?
Time.
Huh?
Time.
You are incorrect.
Ah, shit.
The answer is
no.
the dark.
Huh? Wait, no. Wait, what? No. Darkness doesn't kill laughter.
Theoretically, it does. Okay.
I am so confused as to how that is the fucking answer, but okay.
If you think about it logically, it would make sense, but it
I am not a
theoretically, the
logical
dark
human
does kill
being.
laughter.
I am not a logical human being, Tony.
I have a character for Tony quickly.
Yes, sir.
Since it said we both had to get 2 right, if one person got 3 right, would that potentially counter it, or is it still just
nope, still the same.
a part of fail?
That would be a
Still the same.
critical
Right.
fail.
Yeah. Just want to check.
Wait, how many have I gotten wrong?
You've gotten 2.
Oh no. I'm fighting 2 skellies. Whoop, whoop, let's go. More fights for Rhaegar. Hey, I get more XP, okay? Tony's not doing this by milestone. He's doing it by XP.
I am indeed.
So the more shit I kill, the
Okay.
better.
Ubberoob. Last riddle.
Uh-huh.
White bird, featherless, flying out of paradise, flying over sea and land, dying in my hand. What am I?
So white bird, featherless. What was the middle bit? Because I only got the first bit and the...
White bird, featherless, flying out of paradise, flying over sea and land, dying in my hand. What am I?
in my head. Featherless, so... Fibers. Or... Weather. Ah, snowflake.
You are correct.
Oh, that's a good one. I was trying to think of a fucking literal bird.
So, before you go into combat, the Sphinx is going to ask you both a simple question. Do you know why those riddles were asked to you specifically?
I'm assuming you're going to turn around and give us some logical answer of we had to prove we were worthy.
No.
Damn it. I'm just going to look at Ubberoob. I'm just going to look at Ubberoob and go, well, fucking tried. I'm sorry, Sphinx. Go ahead. Give us your answer.
It's your life story.
Huh?
Huh?
Wait, back the fuck up.
Think about the answers to the riddles.
I can't remember what I did 2 seconds ago, let alone God knows how long ago that was.
Rhaegar, I'll give you an example.
Uh-huh.
The one about the married couple. You were once married, correct?
Uh-huh.
The riddle is tied to that answer.
You smart ass. Not the
Ubberoob.
Sphinx.
The final question that you answered, the one about the snowflake. Your brother died and the mountains filled with snow. The questions tied to parts of your life that only you would know in some way, shape, or fashion. But, alas, you still have to find a way to beat them. And that, my friends, is where we're going to end the session.
Wait, what?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no. Okay. Let me just ask this. 2 questions.
Sure.
Number 1, the next thing that we do is going through that portal, right?
The next thing you're going to do is you're going to actually fight the animated armor and the Sphinx.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
You motherfucker.
You just completely ruined my second question.
That is part of the deal. That is actually how he gets released and is able to get you guys out of here and be free of his contract binding. So, had you answered all of them correctly, you would not have fought any of them, and he would have been free automatically.
You've done something similar then with the dragon.
Yes, sir. I'm a
asshole. You just destroyed my opportunities for the second question.
I did indeed.
You don't even know what that question was.
I have a feeling that I know.
On you go. Go ahead. What was my second question?
You wanted to see if he could become one of your totems.
Nope.
Okay, what was your second question?
I was going to say that if the next thing we were going to do was go through that portal, Rhaegar was going to go up to the portal, stop, turn around, and ask if he could give the Sphinx a cuddle before he went through.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Why?
Because it's just not how that works. But
I mean, Rhaegar's gone this entire fucking episode just wanting a cuddle.
Mesh will give you one.
I mean,
I ain't here.
That's true. But thank you guys so much for listening into the episode. The next time you see our good friend Rhaegar and Ubberoob, they will have to fight a Sphinx and 2 animated armors and see if they can survive that. If they do so, they will be able to go back to the top side, and Rhaegar will be able to continue on his journey. But thank you so much for listening. We will see you in the next one.
Spoiler alert, we defeat the Sphinx.
Yo, bro. Rhaegar, how's it going, man? How's it hanging?
It is too damn early to be dealing with shit like this.
Why don't you get some coffee, bro?
Oh, I got some. Oh, God.
What kind you drinking, dude?
The kind that you want to drink when you've just woken up from a freaking nightmare.
Oh, you mean that XP coffee, bro?
Yeah. Hey, can you tell me if this tastes like acid to you?
Sure, I guess. But here's my thing, though. It's like, I'm more of a mellow kind of guy. I like the illusion, specifically. It's very, like, chill and laid back, bro.
Yeah, that kind of fits in with you, doesn't it?
But, here's my thing, though. It's like, they've got all these flavored coffees, right? But they also got that hot chocolate, too, man. I heard it was pretty ballin'.
Oh, yeah, you talking about Choco Loco.
Yeah, that one, man. But here's another thing that's I haven't quite figured it out, bro. But like, what was that discount code, man?
It was dirty something. I think it was dirty 20.
Dirty 20, bro? Oh man, I so gotta use that. I'm running out of money buying all that grass and stuff, man. So you're telling me I should use the code DIRTY20 for like what 5% off or something, bro?
Yeah, it's around that. Yeah.
Sweet. I think I'm gonna buy some illusion and mix it with some of that stuff we had earlier and turned you into a chicken, bro.
I wouldn't expect anything else from you, Muham.
Peace.